203 booking. In this file, we have 3 different worksheets. First is the booking. Booking will contain the information of the customer staying in this hotel. Here we need to use all this information. For example, is a hotel ID and how many days stay in this hotel and his first name to combine the booking ID. And after we have a booking ID in the bill list, we will according to this ID to set up the bill for this customer. But of course, if you like have a bill, you need to know how much this customer should pay. So the last one hotel, we need this information to reference. For example, we have a different room type, different room number, and then of course the different price. So we will look up from this data. Okay, so the question in 203, we will use a lot of VLOOKUP function. Okay, let's start the first question. The first question, we like to finish this column, booking ID, and we need to know how we calculate the booking ID. The booking ID actually combine the different part, 1, 2, 3, 4. And first part is hotel ID. And in this booking worksheet, and you will find out we have a column hotel, so you need to find out what's the ID for this hotel. And after ID, we have a dash. Then will be your check-in. Which day is your check-in? And find out the month and the day. We don't need the year. And the third will be how many days you stay in here. So we will use the check-out minus check-in plus 1. And last part is your first name. And here we have a first name. Okay, so we need first look up our hotel ID here. Okay, so first step, I like find out the hotel ID, and hotel ID will come from the hotel. So we need to use the data from this worksheet, hotel. So if I click it, you can find out this. I highlight this range, and this range already been named to be the here. It's a hotel detail. And then we will use some defined name. So later we will check what the name we have. Okay, and if I look out this table and look up this name, and I will find out the ID. And ID will be at the second column. Okay, let's look up what kind of name we already have. Here in the formula and define name, look at the name manager. I already have so many different names. For example, the booking. This booking is a reference for the first worksheet booking and include from A2 to I-225. That means the whole range of this customer information. And then I will looking at this hotel. Okay, I'll check it. And hotel means this booking worksheet at the second column. And here would be the check-in. Let me find out. Check-in is the first column, and the checkout will be the E column from here to from the E2 to E225. So each column actually we already have a name. We can come back to the booking and look at this. If this column, it's a hotel, all right? Okay, if this column, it's a booking day. So each column actually we already have a name, and this name will be this title. So we have a check-in, check-in, check-out, room number, number of roomer, and the first name. Let me check the first name. Yeah, look at this, it's the first name. Okay, so when we use a VLOOKUP, you need to use the define the name and to check out this. Okay, so we were back to the first cell in the A2. And of course, start with the equal sign and the VLOOKUP. And what the value you will use to look up? Of course, it's a hotel. So I will press F3, and when you press the function key F3, he will give you the define name list, and this will be the hotel. So I will use the hotel. I will use hotel to look up the. Remember that the hotel in the hotel worksheet we have a hotel detail. Okay, and remember that ID will be in the second column, so I will give you 2. And it must be exactly a match, so you need to choose false. Okay, then it will be I1. Hotel, this hotel is a I1. Okay, so that's the first step. And after we look up the hotel ID, we need to add the separator, is a dash. So we will back to this cell, and after this VLOOKUP, we need to use this symbol. You can press the Shift 7. It's a concatenate with other tags. This symbol for us to concatenate the different data. And then we like concatenate, it's a dash. Dash is a tag, so you need to give me the quotation mark, dash. And then will be the second part. And then we need one more Shift 7, concatenate with your check-in and the month and the date. But you will find out the check-in actually it's a date. The date include the year, month, day. How we convert just include the month and the day, and it will be the text. So here I will suggest use the text. Text will convert any number or any other data to be the format you want. So you just set up the format you want, then you get the data. Okay, so we will back to the formula bar, and I will type a text. This function will include 2 parameters. First, you will use which value to format it, and this value will be the check-in. So I will press the function key F3. Okay, and you will find out here I have a check-in. Okay, that's the first parameter. And what the format you like? Because I just want to get the month and the day. So this format will be included inside the quotation mark, and its format will be like this: MMDD. M means month and D means day. And we need 2 numbers. For example, this month is January, then he will show you 01. Okay, we finish this. Let's try. Yeah, that's it. 0106. Alright, then next will be the third part. So you need use a concatenate. I can copy this to here. Okay, I will concatenate with a dash and then one more. The third part will be the how many days you stay in this hotel. So you will use the checkout minus check-in plus 1. Okay, so come back here. You like about checkout, you will press the F3 and find out the checkout, and minus again F3, check-in, and then plus 1. Let's try. Yeah, that's day 3. Okay, then we will keep going. I will pass the here one more time. It's a dash concatenate dash concatenate, and last part it's your first name. First name, that's easy. We don't need to do anything. Just press the F3 here and look out for the first name. Okay. And after this, you will find out the booking ID already calculated, already finished. And then the other will be double click in this view handle, and you finish the first question. The second question, we will go to the next worksheet, bill list, And here we only have a data in the booking ID. And we have another column, name, room number, nights, how many nights stay here, and the price and amount. We need to finish this bill. And we will look out the data from this booking ID. For example, this booking ID is this one G1-0201-4- And we will use this data to look up all this file, and you will find out here that's for the Romeo. And first you need to know the customer name, and it would be okay, looking through here, and this one it's at a 13. Alright, and okay, first name is Romeo, and last name is this one. I will get this field. So you need to know which column is this one. I will count from the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I will use the booking ID to look up all this big table and find out the 8 and the 9 column. And the 8 column is the first name, and 9 will be the third name. Okay, so we're back to the bill list, and place the cursor here and the name, and of course start with equal sign and use the VLOOKUP again. And what's the value? And right now this value we don't have any name, so you just click the address A2, and your table will be inside the booking. Also, it's already have a name, so I will press the F3, and its name is booking. Okay, I'm looking for the booking. But I'm looking for the first name, and first name we just count it's the 8th. Alright, and it must be match exactly. Okay, so I still choose the 4th, and that's a Romeo. Yeah, that's a last name. But we not just like have need the last name, we need the third name. So you can concatenate one more time, but inside here we need it's a blank. So give me a blank, and the other will be the same. You can copy from this formula and pass to the last. But you need to change the 8 to the 9 because it's a surname. Okay, that's easy, right? We finished the name. And of course, you can double click here. Okay, then we'll find out all the name. The all name will show up. And next, we finish this column room number. I think that will be the same. We will use ID to look up the booking and find out it's a room number. Okay, I need to know which column is for the room number, so I will back to the booking. The room number is at the F column, A, B, C, D, E, F, so it will be at the 6. Okay, I'll back to the bill list and then place the cursor here. And if you like, you can start with equal sign, then paste one more time because we just copied. And then you need to change this 8 to the 6 because we just counted. Room number is for the 6. Okay, that's a room number. We will check, is that true? Remember that at the 13? Yeah, it's 372. And now it's true. Alright, so that's a room number. And the fourth question, we finish this column, night. And this night actually equal to the checkout minus check-in. Also, we need to find out which day is the checkout and which day is check-in, and find out the difference. Okay, so I will back here, still start with equal sign and pass. Checkout would be at the 5 column, and minus again past, and this check-in would be at the 4 column. Okay, so that's 39. And number 5, we need to finish this column, price. But where can I find out the price? maybe we can check the booking. But you can find out actually we don't have any price here. Maybe inside the hotel. Oh, okay, here we have a column. It's a price. So we need to look up this price. But here we have a table for this. I will show you this table. This table we call the lookup price. You will use the hotel ID, include your room number, and use this information to look up this price. So first the 3 character will be your booking ID. So here is a description. You need to use the first 3 character of the booking ID, and then your room number. Combine these two information, then you can search your price. Okay, so first we need to get the 3 character from the booking ID. And how we get the first 3 character from the booking ID, we will suggest use the left function. Okay, let's back to the bill list and move the cursor into the first cell of the price. And we will use the left. Left is a function you can choose from a text and choose the first 3 or first 4, depending on the number character you like. So here I will use A2. I'm looking for the A2 and the first 3, so I will use the 3. Alright, then you got the first 3 character from the booking ID. And not just this data, we need to combine with the room number. So I will use the concatenate one more time, and the room number will be here. But okay, that's a C2, and okay, then that will be the data we need to look up the price. Okay, and then in front of this data, we will still like use the VLOOKUP. I will use this information to look up the table. Which table? I will press F3. This table name is lookup price. And which column? It's a second column because only we have 2 columns, so it must be the second column. And match exactly. Okay, that's the price. We already finished. And last question, we like finish this amount. And this amount actually is from the night and times your price. Okay, so we're back to the F2 and the equal sign and use the night times price. And that will be amount. Okay, that's last column. After we finish all calculation and number 7, we like apply the table style. It's a table style. It's a median line, and after this we'll convert to the normal range. Okay, so I will back to the bill list. You don't have to highlight. Just press your cursor inside the table. And where is the table style? You need to go back to the Home tab in the style. Here, format as the table. And we will have a different style, light, medium, and dark. Right now, we need to choose a medium light. So, this one. And look, he will highlight all the range from A1 to F. Yeah, that's last column. Okay, and of course my table has a header. And look, this is a table, so we have some special function. You can look up this. You can sort. You can set up the filter. But here we're asking this, convert to the normal range. We don't need that. Okay. So after you convert to be a table, you give a style. Here we have a table tool, and inside the table tool, I have a tools. You need to convert to the range. Okay. Then he will asking you one more time, do you want to convert this to a normal range? Yes. Then look, the arrow will be disappear. That means it's already a normal range. And the last question, we like to set up the printing. For example, it's a scaling or header footer, and if you need a green line. Okay, so we need to go to the page layout here. Here we have a page setup. We can get inside the dialog for this. And first is scaling. We need just go to the 80%. So you need to adjust this to the 80%. And then we like to have a header and a footer. And the header and footer should be in this label. And the header we like to have we need to insert a sheet name in the center. Okay. So we come back here in the header. We can click the custom header here. Because in the center, so you need to move your cursor in the center, and here we need to insert the sheet name. Here we have a lot of name here. That's a file name. Look this, insert the file name. And this one is we need. So I will click this. Alright. And then we don't need other headers, so just click OK. Then you will find out the worksheet name already show up. And the footer, so I will click the footer here. On the footer, of course, is still at the center. Okay, so I will move my cursor to the center section, and I need it's a page number, and follow this rule, the page. So I need to type page, a space, then it's your page number, and this is your page number, so you can click it. And after this, one more space and type off. One more space. And last one will be the total page. And this will be your total page. Just click pages. That means your total page. Okay. See, like this, page 101 or page 102, like this. And then we finish the header and footer. We need to repeat the first row because it's a title, and then we have a lot of information. So maybe we need more than one page. So I need to repeat this title. Where can I find out this? Maybe in this label. Okay. Rows to repeat at top. Okay, I'll click it, and then I will move my cursor back to the view list and just choose the first one. Okay, the first row should be a repeat. And I would like to print the green line here. I have some option. Do you want to print a green line? Yes. So I will check it. Let's find out the preview. I want to preview this. Okay, and that's a preview. You have a header and you have a footer, and that's you will print out the green line. Okay, how about the next page? Yeah, you can see the header still will show up. Okay, so we finished the question 203.